And so now we have this huge movement, right, towards non-GMO, which is fantastic because we don't want to support Monsanto and their cronies, right? Like, we don't want to do that because GMO seed is coupled with these very controversial pesticides that are linked to cancer and insecticides. So we've been going through this shift now. But one of the fundamental things we need to go back and look at is, what does non-GMO really mean? Non-GMO means it hasn't been genetically engineered. The seed hasn't been genetically engineered. But we still can have Roundup in non-GMO. So you still could be supporting Monsanto if you buy non-GMO. How crazy is that to think about, right? Because when you think about it, Roundup is classified by the World Health Organization as one of the most, as a probable carcinogen. It's one of the most widely used pesticides across the world. It's used on wheat, it's used on corn, it's used on soy, non-GMO corn, soy, and wheat, etc. So when you're looking at buying things at the grocery store, you have to consider Roundup, and you have to consider that when you buy organic, they're not allowed to use Roundup. And when you buy organic, they're not allowed to use hexane, which is a very carcinogenic gas they use to process oils and process proteins. They're not allowed to use sewage sludge and human waste and contaminated with endocrine disruptors and heavy metals. They're not allowed to use that. They test their soil for those things. They're not allowed to use growth-promoting antibiotics, and they're not allowed to use growth hormone when you buy organic. So when you are at the grocery store and you're choosing between organic and non-GMO, yes, non-GMO is better, but you still have to pay attention to all of these factors.